What do you do, Cedric? You work and travel. That's what I do. I work and travel. What do you mean you work and travel? You own a travel aid? You sell wholesale accommodations. You know, the internet does that too. Do you have a website, or are you just a guy? Do you have a store? Oh, you work for them. Well, it's not your company. Yeah, we're Anglo-Indians. We don't own shit. We're not like the real Indians that do things. We're the Anglo-Indians that go, we'll take this job, it's fine. Work schmuck, as long as I have Sundays off, I don't care. Put on some Jim Reeves, we'll be very happy. So you sell wholesale accommodations. How do you do this? Because I'm just saying, are you Hotels.com or? You contract to I get what you do. I'm just saying, how the f*** does it happen? Because everything's done on the internet now. Even, look at Manny right there. He's like, whoa, do you need a website? I can sort of build one. I can't maintain it, but I can build it. What time does your day start? Let's get to the just the brass tacks here. 9 o'clock in the morning. So what time do you wake up? Sorry? 5? What the f*** for? That's 4 hours before you need to be anywhere. What do you do from 5 to 9? Sorry? Train. Oh, you run. Oh, I think meant like you walk around going choo choo. Dad, I'm trying to sleep. I'm training. Choo choo. All aboard! Not you, son. Go to the back. So you run for 4 hours? Where the f*** do you run to? Sydney and back? What do you... So you run, you work out. For how many hours? Half an hour. How bad is your time management? Because you don't have to be at work till 9. And you work out for half an hour. You realize you could get up at 7. 2 hours later. Takes you 2 hours to drive? Wait, where the f*** do you work? Where do you live? You drive on the motorway. On the what? Monash? I don't know what the Is that a highway? Is that a... Okay, so doesn't that everybody drive on this highway? Oh, nobody does? Everyone's like, no, nobody drives on the highway. Okay, so clearly there's no traffic because nobody drives on it. What do you drive? A bicycle? Like, what do you... So it takes you 2 hours to get to work. Approximately. He drops you to work on the way, and then he goes to work. I'm confused. I still don't know why the f*** you're waking up at 5. I'll tell you why, because I'm not a morning person at all. Are you a morning person? You seem to be, because you wake up at 5 and you're all chipper. Let's go for a run. You know, you're the kind of person I hate seeing first thing in the morning. Rise and shine! Shut the f*** up! Isn't it a great day to shut the f*** up? I hate mornings. Oh my God, I'm not a morning person. Let me tell you something, Cedric. I've been doing this for 26 years. Do you know why? Because I'm lazy. I'm gonna tell you this. I boxed for 9 years. Even when I was boxing, my coach would be like, hey, we're running tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'd be like, yeah, I'll be sleeping. We're running up the mountain and down. I go, well, let me know how it is. I'll be at the gym at 4 p.m. I get to the gym. All right, I'm ready to fight. Go run. There are Indians? Where are you, Indians? What? Yeah, okay, well, that doesn't count, sir. He goes, I work with Indians. I'm like, oh, fuck, then tell me about them. You know, we have real ones here. I don't need your imaginary ones. Where are you, brown person? What's your name? What? Geeta. You don't have to use the accent, Geeta. And what do you do out here? You work, yeah, thanks. Thanks for clearing that up. If you were a homeless Indian, you'd still be in India. What do you do? You work in development. This conversation's a fucking development right now. It's... Well, clearly you don't work in communications, because, is that your husband with you? Yeah, you got a white guy. Is he a white guy? It's hard to tell, because, Jordan, you got a lot of white Arabs out here. I'm very confused. I'm used to Arabs that are like, you know, this guy, or... Well, I'm not really used to that guy, but you know what I'm saying. Look at that guy. Oh, yeah, that's, yeah. Solid beard. Holy shit, look at that thing, huh? You ever just comb through it and find things? Oh, look, hummus. What's your name, buddy? Muhammad. Hey, there we go. I have a feeling we're going to run into a few of those tonight. Now, Geeta, where's your husband from? Oh, he's Canadian. All right. And how did you guys meet? University in Ottawa. Are you Canadian too then, Geeta? Oh, then why didn't you say so? So you're just like me. An Indian from Canada who is now living out here doing development. What are you developing? Film? What are you developing, Geeta? She's developing a stutter is what I think. Well, good talking to you. Let me know if anything develops. I'm gonna let out a secret about Indian people for all the people here or all the people watching, whoever, wherever you are. If you're not Indian, this is a message to you on behalf of all Indian people. Hope my brown people don't get upset that I'm letting out our secret. But just so you guys know, Indian people are fully aware of what their accent sounds like. We don't actually need you we know exactly what it sounds like. We know it's not the coolest accent in the world, you know? You're never going to see two Indian guys in a club standing around going, hey man, aren't we cool? Don't we sound really hip? We are going to meet all the bitches tonight. I'm pimping. You know, it's not going to happen, you know? We know what it sounds like, you know? And don't think for 1 minute that we don't know that you're mocking us when we're not around. It's an accent. We're not deaf. Don't think when we walk into Home Depot and go, hello, I'm looking for paint. Yeah, it's right down that aisle over there, sir. Hey, Jim, did you hear that guy? He's looking for paint. 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 Hey, let's grab a cigarette and talk like this for half an hour. We know you're doing it, you bastards. But Indian people know what their accent's good for and what it's not good for. We know its limitations. You know what I mean? We know it's not good for getting laid. It's not going to help you. Hello, baby. Nothing's going to happen for you. But you know what the Indian accent is good for? Cutting tension. You got a tense situation, pop in the Indian accent. Tension's gone. Picture a serious courtroom drama. Your Honor, my client would like to plead guilty. Tension's gone. But white people, let me talk to you for a minute. White Canadian people, especially. Canadian white people. When I say Canadian, I mean you're Canadian, your parents are Canadian, your grandparents are Canadian, you're really Canadian. Canadian white people, you have an accent. And they're completely oblivious to it. You do? I don't know if you're aware of it, sir. You may not have it, you look like a rich Canadian white guy. I don't know, you know what I mean? You're a minority. But Canadian people have an accent. And it's funny when you watch white Canadian people talk, especially white Canadian guys, they have this funny-ass way of talking. They talk, the way they speak, they make everything sound like it's the most matter-of-fact thing you've ever heard in your life. And when they talk to you, it looks like they can't control their head. It looks like they're part bobblehead when they say stuff to you. Because they'll come up to you and they'll go, Jesus Christ. Did you get a load of the jugs on that one? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They do. It's funny to watch. And white people are sitting there going, no, we don't have an accent. What are you talking about? I can prove to you, white folks, that you have an accent. It's a pretty bold statement for a brown man. But I can prove to you. White people, when you swear, you sound like donkeys. You do, because you'll say stuff like, fuck off. Bullshit. Oh, oh. You talk funny, man. It's okay. Now, you four suspicious-looking guys right there. What's your name, bro? What is it? Ear hum. You should probably get that checked. In America, they call it tinnitus. Ear hum? That's f***ing awesome. Even the Muslim girl went, so stupid. What are you guys? Where are you guys from? Africa? Downtown? Downtown Africa? What part of it? East Africa? Kenya? Tanzania? Okay. If you need a ride, just one person. And where's your family from? Irham? Tanzania? Do you know, you do know them? Ta-da! He's not your kid, is he? Do I look like I would name a kid Ear Hum? And this is our daughter, Nose Ring. And who are the guys with you? They're all your homies? What's your brother? What's your name? What? Hussein? Zain. See? You got a good one. And then you, bro? Abbas? How do you get to work? What do you drive? What was the movie Speed about? I owe you money. You made me laugh. It's funny, I've heard that name before, but I've never thought about it until now. If you go fishing, what do you think you'll catch? I caught the bus! Poor ear hums in the back. And we might as well get to you, the fourth guy. What's your name? What? Ali. Yeah, you knew you had to be one of those. I mean, he's like, I'm just boring. I'm Ali. He's the Bob of Muslim names. Bob. All right, Ruben. These are all your buddies from work. Where do you work?
I own a real estate.
You own a real estate company. That's nice. You're selling a lot of buying. You seem very proud of that. You're one of those guys, aren't you? Just gonna buy it. What are you gonna do with that? I don't know. Fucking I own it though. Monopoly is like real life for you, isn't it? I'm just gonna put a hotel on this place. Fucking I'm Indian, I'll put a motel. I don't give a shit. That's good. Is that what you wanted to do your whole life?
No, I wanted to go into advertising.
You wanted to go into advertising? Let's be, okay, how old are you, Ruben? 35. Okay, that's the first problem. Okay, you see, this worked out for me because I couldn't have this demeanor and work in a regular job because I would just be really insulting if you work. Welcome to Starbucks, that shirt looks up. I was never going to be a professional. It wasn't in my family. There's nobody in my family that had, professional dreams. What was your dream when you were 15, 14 years old, Ruben? No, first of all, be honest, because no 14-year-old knows about advertising. No 14-year-old's going, I'm going to be in advertising. Just, you have real goofy dreams at 14. Let me help you. You know what my dream was at 14, 15? To be a dancer. Wait, let me explain. Not a stripper. I was a break dancer, and then I thought I could turn this into money for the rest of my life. And this is in the 80s. You got to figure it's 84, 85. And I was like, yo, I'm going to be a fucking dancer. And back then they didn't have any, you learned it from your friends or watching movies or TV. You saw it and then you're like, I'm going to do that. And then there was no school. Like my friend has kids now and he's like, yeah, my son goes to hip hop classes. Like, what the fuck is a hip hop class? Oh, they teach them how to break dance. Why don't they call it break dancing? Because hip hop is not something you do. It's a lifestyle. Break dancing is the dance. I don't really give a shit what they call it, as long as that out of the house. That's all that matters. Back in the day, there was no hip hop classes. There was no break dancing schools. It was jazz, tap, and ballet. I didn't know that. I walked in one of those dance schools. I was like, yo, I want to be a dancer. And all the guys in the class were like, so do we. I never danced again, Ruben. Never danced again. Haven't danced in 30 years, my friend. The fuck was she doing in Azerbaijan? Why was there an Italian just roaming around fucking Soviet Russia back then? Just, I can't find my goat. I don't have no goat. Oi, goat. Where's my goat? And then this Turkish guy just rolls up. I have goat. Come with me. Come see goat. Come. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Not your family, my impression. Your family's fine. My impression is fucking dumb. That's what. I don't want to be like, what the fuck do you mean my family's dumb? No, your family's fine. I'm the fucking retard right now, but it's amazing. I don't have no goat. That's I just. When my parents moved to Canada in '65, I don't know how thick my dad's Indian accent was, but it never got thinner. My dad had the ability to make everything sound Indian. When I say everything, never mind words. Any immigrant could f- words. My dad would f- up sounds. Regular sounds. He would make them sound Indian. One time my dad's car broke down. He called me and goes, "Son, the car has broken down." I go, "What happened?" "I don't know." "Well, what were you doing?" "Obviously, I was driving." "Then I was not driving." I go, "But what's wrong with your car?" "If I knew that, I'd be a mechanic." What the f*** is a mechanic? The bastard that fixes the car. You mean mechanic? Don't be stupid, there's no K in it. I knew how to wind my dad up, right? So I'd be like, "Well, what were you doing? Like, right before your car broke down?" "I was making the turn." You were making the turn? Do we live in a city with just one turn? What do you mean you were making the turn? "I was making the turn." So you were out there creating turns? I never created the turn was there, I was making it. So the turn was already made. It was not made because I had not made it yet. So you were actually making, the turn was made, I was remaking it. So you remade it. "Don't you bastard, dude! You bastard bitch!" You ever want to get an Indian upset? Tell them they did something illegal. "Dad, was this legal?" "Of course it was legal! It was totally legal! I was at an intersection. I put on my indicator." "Did your indicator work?" "Of course it was working. It was working just fine." And this is where my dad screws up the sound. "It was working just fine. Doctor, 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 doctor." What the f*** is that noise? That's the indicator. Doctor, 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 doctor. Why does your indicator have an accent? You know it's not an indicator. Shouldn't it be going? That's what it's doing. What are you hearing? Doctor, 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 doctor. All right, then what happened? Then I proceeded to make the turn. Suddenly, the engine went gada 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 gada. Wait a second. Your engine went gada 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 gada. So you're telling me that your indicator went tak ta tak ta tak ta, and then your engine went gada 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 gada. Right. Dad, your car is an illegal immigrant.
Any Spanish people here tonight? They're always in the. We are up here. Mira. What kind of Spanish are you? Are you Latino Spanish, or are you Spanish from Spain? Mexican. What the f*** are you doing in England? They said head for the border, not the borders. What are you doing in England? Your parents came here? My dad's Mexican. And he ended up in England? Sorry? Your mom's English. I figured that much. But how did they meet?
My mom worked in Mexico.
Your mom worked in Mexico, apparently. And, do you speak Spanish at all?
Poquito.
I don't have to. You don't have to answer me in Spanish. It's not like you're gonna go un poquito, and I'm gonna go. Not gonna happen. You know what I mean? It just. I live in Los Angeles, so I mean I should know Spanish, and my wife is Latina, so you know I should know at least something. But I don't know. You know, I know I like the way Spanish sounds when South American people are speaking it. I like the way it's, I don't understand it, but at least the words are clear to me, you know what I mean? When I hear them speaking, I know when a sentence begins, and I know when it ends, and you can tell by the tone whether it was a question or a statement, you know, pero sí. Like, I don't know, but yeah, you know. There's languages you don't know, like Chinese, when you hear somebody speaking Cantonese, you don't know whether it was a sentence, a paragraph, a statement. Where are the Chinese people at tonight? I see an Asian, there you are, look at them. You know what I'm talking about. In Cantonese, sometimes they don't even start the sentences at the right volume. It's not like they go, sometimes they turn the volume like up as they're speaking, you know what I mean? Like, Cantonese is a fun language, but it's a hard one to learn. When I was in Hong Kong, I learned the dumbest words when I was in Hong Kong. I learned how to say snot. Basie. And the only reason I think I knew that was because, I have a big nose, and I was in Hong Kong and nobody has a big nose there. But that when I kept hearing basie when I'd walk past people, I'm sure they were going, Dong La, look at his nose, must have a lot of basie. That's what I'm sure they were translating. Dong La, có gì đâu, basie. And then, hard language to learn, though. Do you speak Cantonese? Oh, do, yeah. What's your name? Sorry? V? Just the letter V. Vinny. A V-I. Oh, I'm sorry. His name really is V. But he spells it out, so it's different. What's your last name? Gina. This is vagina. Sorry about being a earlier. I like being a dad. My daughter's good. She's she's 2. She's really pretty. I say that like. Let me clear something up. If I had a fucked up looking kid, I would be the first to tell you. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, I got a little girl. Fingers crossed she grows out of it, you know, but I'm honest. Like I hate when people tell you how cute their kid is, and then you see their kid and you're like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, you see my kid's like, oh, what did you Google a platypus before you showed me your kid? What is that? Not every kid's cute. I mean, they're sweet, but you can look at a kid and be like, ugh. I saw a cute baby in the mall the other day, but just a giant head on this kid. Just like I could tell, like it couldn't even hold that shit up, you know. Just a big head on that baby. I hope he grows into that thing, you know. But she is very, very pretty girl. My daughter. She is like people see her and they go, wow, she's so pretty. I go, and to be honest with you, my daughter's very pretty because she looks like my ex-wife. My ex-wife is a very good-looking woman on the outside, and she's, you know. My ex-wife's like a Ferrari with no engine, you know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, is that a Ferrari? Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Just fucking sits there and costs me money. That's all it does. Are there any pregnant women here tonight? Okay. Sorry that you're in the stairs and had to climb all that shit. Ugh. Pregnant women have it rough. You have no idea until you get pregnant how rough pregnant women have. Like, I mean, there's the obvious things that women go through when they're pregnant. They're uncomfortable. Their hormones are crazy. They got cravings. They got a human inside of them. You know, their moods are all over the place. That's enough to deal with on your own. But then when you have to deal with other people too, that only adds insult to injury. And especially in America, it's even worse because Americans don't give a shit. They'll just say whatever they want to. At least in Australia, I'm like, I don't know what's happening to her, mate. Walking a bit like a kangaroo over there. Yeah, mate, all right. What'd you say? Nothing, love. How can I? Yeah. No worries. I'm a healthy child. Yeah, all right, yeah. Let me give you a carrot. They got to deal with other people. When my ex-wife was pregnant, we were in the mall one time. This girl walks up to my ex-wife. She goes, oh my God, you're pregnant? She pointed at her stomach like we didn't know where she was pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, you're pregnant? That's a miracle. You have a miracle growing inside of you. I hate when people say shit is a miracle. It's not a miracle when a woman gets pregnant. It's a blessing. It's not a miracle. Especially when my ex-wife got pregnant. She's Latina. I'm Indian. How hard do you think it was to get pregnant? You know what I mean? You got the 2 most fertile humans on the planet. We never even had sex. I just sent her a text one day. I'm coming home. I just saw coming. hate when people say shit is a miracle. That's a miracle. It's not a miracle, you know? It'd be a miracle if I was in the wrong hole, then it's a miracle, you know what I mean? Oh my God, you're pregnant? That's a miracle. It is a miracle. I was in her ass. This is the most determined child you've ever seen. Do you know how much shit this kid's been through? My daughter's pretty smart. I'm impressed by her. She's only 2 and she's already speaking Spanish and English, which is impressive to me. I wanted her to learn Spanish first because, first of all, she's half Latina and we live in California, so, you know, I wanted her to at least know the language of California. Spanish is a very helpful language in California. I mean, you go to a restaurant, you want your car back from ballet, you want to know, like, what to say, you know what I mean? So you know what I did? I told my ex-wife's family, they're from Ecuador, I said, do me a favor, please only speak to the baby in Spanish. They were like, no problem. Hey, do you want us to teach her English too? Nah, I got this. Last thing I want is my daughter being born in America and sounding like an immigrant, you know? Dada, you coming over? No, sweetheart, no Jews are coming over. Not unless my agent calls. And when you do have kids, trust me on this one. Buy your children, buy your babies, buy them educational toys. Best thing you could do. Because they start learning really young. I bought my daughter this toy, and you push the color, and it says the color. It'll push it, it'll be like, it'll push yellow, and it'll be like, yellow, green, blue. But the cool thing in America is all the educational toys have a switch from English to Spanish. I flicked all her toys to Spanish. Now I'm learning Spanish too. Who's thinking I am? Now when she pushes it, it goes, amarillo, verde, azul. Now I know how to say yellow, green, and blue in Spanish, but only like an opera singer. Let me tell you where this backfired on me. A few weeks ago, I was in LA. I needed some yellow paint. I went to Home Depot, and I walked in, and there was a Mexican guy working inside. Inside Home Depot. So that's progress. Thank you, Mr. Obama. And I knew he was Mexican. First of all, it's LA. Secondly, his back was facing me. He was 5'4", had a giant head. There's no neck. It looked like a rock'em sock'em robot that hadn't been punched in the stomach. And ding. He turned around, his name was Juan, you know what I mean? And Juan, and he had the little Mexico flag right there. And when I see people and I can tell what their comfort language is, I always like to try and greet them in that language for 2 reasons. So that way, first, they think I speak their bullshit, and that way they won't try and rip me off. And secondly, you know, it makes them feel comfortable right away. And when I do say something in your language, I try to say it the best way I can so you really believe I speak your language. But the minute you reply, I get all fucked up, because I've run out of words. So I see him and I go, hola Juan, ¿cómo estamos hoy? He's like, hola. And I'm like, alrighty then. Listen, I make it look like we need to go back to English, you know, because you're at work and we need to keep it professional. So I go, I need some paint. He goes, sí, ¿qué color? I go, yellow. See, mira. And he holds up gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white. And I'm like, no, yellow. See, mira, yellow. No, Juan, that's gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white. No, just say yellow, mira, yellow, yellow. No, that's not yellow. That's fucking gray and white, Juan. Yellow, mira, yellow, ice. I don't care what your favorite song is right now. I just want yellow paint. See, mira, yellow, ice. I didn't know that yellow meant ice in Spanish. I didn't know that. That's not on the toy. So I get in this big argument with the guy. I'm like, no, not fucking ice, Juan. Yellow. See, mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. This is not yellow. Mira, yellow, ice. Stop saying yellow ice. I don't want yellow ice. That's disgusting, first of all. I just want yellow. Mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. Yellow. No say. Stop. Fuck. What do you say then? Mose! I'm like, ugh. Amarillo! Turns out he had the same toy at home. He goes, oh, you mean yellow?
Now, are your parents from Canada? No, so you're not what I'm talking about. What are you? Where are your parents from? Sorry? Italy. Oh, you're Italian then. All right, see. Are you guys real Italians out here? Like, because I live in Woodbridge, and that's real fucking Italian over there. Like, that's real Gino, but it's real Italian. You don't look like a Gino. No, like the Italians, like Italians in my neighborhood are like fucking, bro, what are you doing? No, I want to talk to you. I don't know why the hell's growl. Hey, bro. I love the Ginos. What are you doing? Imagine meeting a gay Gino. Bro, what are you doing? I'm a top. What are you doing? No, you're too thick. You're ripping me, bro. Come on. Spit on it. Do something.
It's nice to see white people again. You don't see that very often anymore. It's nice. It's a lot browner than I remember being in Victoria before. I don't know what you did, but they found you. I've been living in America for the past 17 years now, and I realized something living there, that white Americans are the only white people in the world as far as I'm concerned. Let me explain what I mean. Like Canadians, you're white, but you know where you're from. Like Canadians never act like, oh, this is my land. We still go, oh no, the Native Americans, this is their land, but they let us stay. You know what I mean? Like I like to think we still recognize it as theirs, you know, and they were just like, well, you know, thanks. You know. But Americans, they have no clue what they are. They're just white. You know what I mean? Like, and there's levels, you know, there's levels to everything in this world. Every part of your life has levels, you know. There's levels to every race. There's levels to Indian people, you know. There's low level, mid level, and high grade, you know. What's your name, brown guy? Sorry? Farouk. All right. And where's your family from, Farouk? Well, we're going to do it again this time, because I don't remember you, Farouk. And besides, you had a different woman with you last time. Let's do this again, Farouk. Come on. That'll teach you to jog my memory, dummy. Yeah, sure it was, pal. I remember it was a black girl and she had a half brown baby. I remember it clearly. It was... You Farouked up now, I'll tell you that, yeah. Your family's from East Africa, or? Yeah, that's right, I remember now. I don't remember, I just took a guess. Another brown guy, good to see you, buddy. What do you own in town? Which farm is yours? Which one? Which strawberry field do you own, sir? It's so funny for me to be, you know, coming back to Victoria after so many years, like, you know, just watching it change all the time. You know, I remember coming here like 27 years ago and go, wow, this is really white. And then I was driving in yesterday, I go, what happened to this place? I wouldn't have let me move in, are you crazy?
What's your name, bro? Christopher. That's an easy one. Not like Christian. That's your girlfriend with you? Hi, girlfriend, how are you? You guys both chewing tobacco? Yeah, I see that. It's really gross. Hey, honey, good to meet you. So you want to make out? What flavor? Mint? Yes, if you're going to chew tobacco, might as well be mint. How about gum? You ever thought about gum? Maybe some chewing gum? It's even better. And there's no after. There's... You don't chew it? Okay, so you suck on it. How is that better? Well, it's either this or Brewsterwoodens. I will take my chance on the tobacco. Yeah, you really defended them. You don't chew it, stupid. Yeah. If it could fit under your lip, you don't have a big enough one, buddy. It's Ooh, let me get some. So glad it's going to be daylight when we get out of here. I could not fucking sleep last night. 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. Fuck, what time is it? Fucking daylight. We were in Denmark. I tried some good Danish food while I was there. The falafel and the shawarma. It's good. Can't believe the Middle Eastern people stole the Danish people's food. Where are you from, Moose? Iraq. Oh shit, I've been there. You know, probably at the wrong time, but I was there. When did you come here? 97. So it's been a minute. 21 years ago. I can come? Where? I don't know where you just told me to come, and I know the doctor came in your armpit once, so I don't know if you're putting that back on the block again. You can come. There's no Brewsterwoodens in here. Just hair. Oh, I can count. Sorry, I can count. Sorry, it was your accent threw me off. Because you still have an Iraqi accent. It's weird. No, yes, I don't know. I hear it. I hear it. Christopher, where were you? Your whole family's from Norway? Your whole life? Yeah. Say more words for me. What do you do for a living? Work in a store. What do you do for a living, Moose? Kindergarten teacher. See, I know it's English, but that's where the accent's coming in. That's what I'm saying. What language do you dream in? You think Norwegian?
I don't remember my dreams.
Why not? Is that your wife? That's the woman of your dreams. Do you remember her? I know, it's so gay. I did that because she seems really sweet and nice, you know what I mean? Like, and poor Moose just... If he ever offers you his armpit, stay away. His armpit is a sharmuta. Let's stay away from that thing. Sharmuta pits. And are you mixed, sweetheart? Half Asian and half not Asian? You. You're from Fiji, so you're a Fijian? Are you an Indian from Fiji? You're from Nepal. Which is it? Now, obviously, Nepal would not be called Nepal here. It'd be called Brewsterwoorden. Give it up for that guy in the witness protection program. I can't tell if you're a lumberjack or a hipster. That's amazing. I can't tell if you're here to smoke trees or cut them down. He's like, smoke them. What's your name, buddy? Carlo. What's your background? What are you? Armenian? Wow, so that's not even a beard. That's, you probably shaved an hour ago, and that's what happened. They are. That's just some hairy fucking people, those Armenians. Armenians are so hairy, Indians go, God damn. Good to see you, Sev. All right, and there's that's a very white man. I don't know if you're that white because there's a brown girl beside you. I know that, I figured that's your wife. You don't just randomly go molesting Indian women without any repercussions. But it's 110 degrees outside. How the are you that white still? You want contrast? Look at the white guy behind you. He looks like he's made out of leather. Look at that guy. That man is indestructible. Oh, good. And you just look like a really light-skinned Indian. Like you have all the Indian features, but then your skin was like, F it. I will do everything else, but not the color. No, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. This, right here. Look, right. They focused on there. No, okay, see him? That guy, yeah. They had it on that guy. I'm like, that's the wrong guy. Yeah, this guy right here. I can't tell if he's wearing a shirt or not. Good. Is that your wife with you? Good job, buddy. Good job. What's your name, anyway? Faraz. You Pakistani? Yeah, so you're Indian? Same. Not any different, same. Fikr nakkar, same. Is that your wife or your girlfriend? Or?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. That's how long you been together for?
A couple of years.
Couple of years. You're probably you thinking about locking her down, or you're just gonna waste her time, English guys? Why are you sweating right now? For no reason. She seems like a lovely lady, and you seem to still like each other, you know. Look at them. They're engaged. They've been together 4 years. They're still holding hands, huh? Look at that. That's cute.
Must be the t-shirt.
It is the t-shirt. She's not grabbing his meat. She's holding his hand. You know what I mean? She's not like this. Oh, Peter. You know, she's not. Just holding his hand. You know? Who has kids? You have kids, sir? Older guy? How are you? I mean, older with respect, not like, oh, fucking old. I mean, you're obviously older than me, unless you just aged horribly. You know what I mean? But what's your name, sir? Al. And who are you here with, Al? Your family?
Yep.
Is any of those your kids?
My wife and my son
Your wife and your son?
and daughter.
And daughter or daughter-in-law? Which one? I go, daughter or daughter-in-law? I goes, yep. That's what's your wife, son? Hello? Bastard, hello. He's fucking looking at me and he's like, this isn't YouTube. I'm not buffering right now. I'm talking right to you. Is that your only child, Al? Yeah, you like him? It's good, right? How old are you, buddy? 26. What are you so shifty-eyed for? Well, that would have been great if you weren't chubby when you did that, you know what I mean? It was like, and then a big sweat stain right there. Great, that's gonna be on film forever. When you're your dad's age, you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? How old are you, Dad?
62.
62. You look great for 62. You look like shit for 42, but you do. You look good for 62. I wasn't expecting 62. That's good. And were you in the room when he was born?
Yes.
Yep. Let me tell you something, guys. If you ever have kids, when your wife goes into labor, do your best to not be there. Like, be in the vicinity. You could be in the hospital, you know. You can make her think you're in the room, like, you know, do some sort of voice note on your phone and push, honey, push, and then hit repeat and loop, and then. But when she's giving birth, don't go in that room, because women get crazy
when they're giving birth. They say the meanest shit to you, don't they? Because they're in pain. They feel that pain. And then they start thinking, you're the fucking reason for this pain. I hate you with everything in me right now. They just get mean, don't they? Here's the problem, is that women think that men don't think that giving birth hurts. Of course it hurts. It has to hurt. I've had shits that hurt. I can only imagine. How much worse it would hurt when you're squeezing a human out of you. But that's part of the deal, ladies, and I'm not trying to downplay how painful it is. It's extreme pain. I can only imagine, But the positive side to the pain of giving birth is that it's physical pain, which means it'll go away eventually. 6-7 weeks later, your vagina will snap back together. You'll forget all about it. You'll be walking around, you'll stub your toe, you'll be like, ow, my toe! You'll be like, what about your vagina? Fuck that, my toe hurts. Physical pain is the best pain you could hope for. I used to box, and I would get black eyes and headaches, but after a couple of days it would go away. I'm not comparing boxing to your box. I'm just saying that physical pain goes away, Because when you're giving birth, all you really need to do, ladies, is lean back and focus. Focus on squeezing this person out of you. You don't have to see what we saw in that fucking room. We can't unsee it. 6-7 weeks later, your vagina's okay. The rest of my life is fucked. It's been 26 years. You think Al's forgotten? He's not forgotten shit. I'm scared to go down on chicks to this day. It's been 2 years. I'm scared. I'm jabbing my way in. I'm like... It's the worst thing you could ever see, isn't it, Al? It's like watching your favorite restaurant burn down. I mean, they'll rebuild it, But I'm not eating there again. Fuck that, That menu's different. They've done all kinds of things. They put a drive-thru in there now. Mexicans working in the back. Is he a good kid, Al? Absolutely. Was he a smart child? He was always. Your dad really loves you, dude. Because my dad would be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like that. Either your dad either he loves you a lot or he can't stand you and he doesn't want us to know. You know what I mean? Any dads will say, well, this guy's a fucking idiot. Do you love him? Of course I love him. That's my child. But what a fucking idiot. An absolute idiot. My daughter's pretty smart. I'm impressed by her. She's only 2 and she's already speaking Spanish and English, which is impressive to me. I wanted her to learn Spanish first because, first of all, she's half Latina and we live in California, so, I want her to at least know the language of California. Spanish is a very helpful language in California. I mean, you go to a restaurant, you want your car back from valet, you want to know, what to say, you know what I mean? So... So you know what I did? I told my ex-wife's family, they're from Ecuador, I said, do me a favor, please only speak to the baby in Spanish. They were like, no problem. Hey, do you want us to teach her English too? Nah, I got this. Last thing I want is my daughter being born in America and sounding like an immigrant, Dada, you coming over? No, sweetheart, no Jews are coming over. Not unless my agent calls. And when you do have kids, trust me on this one. Buy your babies, buy them educational toys. Best thing you could do. Because they start learning really young. I bought my daughter this toy, and you push the color, and it says the color. It'll push it, it'll push yellow, and it'll be like, yellow! But the cool thing in America is all the educational toys have a switch from English to Spanish. I flicked all her toys to Spanish. Now I'm learning Spanish too. Who's thinking I am? Now when she pushes it, it goes, amarillo, verde, azul. Now I know how to say yellow, green, and blue in Spanish, but only like an opera singer. Let me tell you where this backfired on me. A few weeks ago, I was in LA. I needed some yellow paint. I went to Home Depot, and I walked in, and there was a Mexican guy working inside. Inside Home Depot. So that's progress. Thank you, Mr. Obama. And I knew he was Mexican. First of all, it's LA. Secondly, his back was facing me. He was 5'4", had a giant head. There's no neck. It looked like a rock'em sock'em robot that hadn't been punched in the stomach. And ding. He turned around. His name was Juan. You know what I mean? And Juan, and he had the little Mexico flag right there. And when I see people and I can tell what their comfort language is, I always like to try and greet them in that language for two reasons. So that way, first, they think I speak their bullshit, and that way they won't try and rip me off. And secondly, you know, it makes them feel comfortable right away. And when I do say something in your language, I try to say it the best way I can so you really believe I speak your language. But the minute you reply, I get all fucked up because I've run out of words. So I see him and I go, "Hola Juan, ¿cómo estamos hoy?" He's like, "Hola." And I'm like, "Alrighty then, listen. I make it look like we need to go back to English, you know, because you're at work and we need to keep it professional." So I go, "I need some paint." He goes, "Sí, qué color?" I go, "Yellow." "Sí, mira." And he holds up gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white. And I'm like, no, yellow. "Sí, mira, yellow." "No, Juan, that's gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white." "No, just say yellow, mira, yellow, yellow." No, that's not yellow. That's fucking gray and white, Juan. "Yellow, mira, yellow, ice, ice." I don't care what your favorite song is right now. I just want yellow paint. "Sí, mira, yellow, ice, ice." I didn't know that yellow meant ice in Spanish. I didn't know that. That's not on the toy. So I get in this big argument with the guy. I'm like, "No, not fucking ice, Juan. Yellow. Sí, mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. This is not yellow. Mira, yellow, ice. Stop saying yellow ice. I don't want yellow ice. That's disgusting, first of all. I just want yellow. Mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. Yellow, yellow. No say. Stop. Fuck. What do you say then? No say. I'm like, ugh. Amarillo. Turns out he had the same toy at home. He goes, "Oh, you mean yellow?" I want to be strict, you know. I want to be strict with my daughter. She's only 2, so I can't really gauge how I'm going to be with her yet. I want to be like my parents, but not as crazy. Because Indian parents are a little crazy with their kids, you know. I want to be like a white parent. I love watching white people talk to their kids. White parents have this way of speaking to their children like they're humans. It's beautiful to watch, you know. But I think white parents, I can't be as lenient as a white parent, because white parents, you take it a little too far, you know? Like, you give your kids options. They're a fucking kid. They shouldn't have any options. I was in the mall the other day. I saw a white lady in the food court, and she said to her 5-year-old son, she goes, "Sweetheart, what do you want to eat for dinner?" And the kid goes, "I don't know." "Okay, well, when you figure it out, you let mommy know and I'll make it for you, okay? I love you." She asked a 5-year-old what he wanted to eat. Not, "Do you want this or this?" What? He could have said, "I want shoes. I want to eat a pair of shoes." She would have had to make him a pair of shoes. I can't even comprehend, like, I grew up in an immigrant house. Let me tell you something. In an immigrant house, there's no dinner for the adults and dinner for the children. Mom does not care what the fucking kids like. Mom does not cook for the kids. Mom cooks for dad. And whatever dad liked is what you were eating for dinner. That's the way it worked. There. It doesn't matter what your dad liked, that's what you were having for dinner. It turns out my dad used to love molten hot plates of lava. I was the only 5-year-old farting fire at 5. Just... They used to call me dragon ass at school. But white parents explain things to their kids, you know? They do. They take the time to do that. That's nice. Indian parents, they're the worst. If they don't want you to do something, they will make up the most insane story as to why you shouldn't do something and scare you into not ever thinking about doing it. And you don't think your parents are creative, so they're like, they couldn't be making that up. That must have happened, you know? I'll give you an example. I grew up just outside of Toronto, small town called Brampton, and B-Town, represent. And I grew up in these townhouses, and all the driveways were attached in the townhouses. And at the edge of the driveway was a road, a major road where all the cars can drive. We were obviously not allowed to play on the road. We were only allowed to play on the driveways, for obvious reasons. Now this was the white lady next door telling her son not to play on the road. Sweetheart, Mommy doesn't want you to play on the road. Why not? Because it's not safe. So you could get hurt. I don't care. Well, I do. So, if you get hurt, you'll make Mommy sad. Do you want to make Mommy sad? No. Well, then be a good boy and play in the driveway. Okay. I love you. It was so good, she explained it to him. She told him why he shouldn't do it. She gave him the consequences as to what could happen. He had all the information he needed to not play on the road. And you know what? He didn't play on the road. Not my dad. This is my dad telling me the same thing. Russell! Don't go on the road. You'll get hit by the car and you'll break apart. Not I might get hit by a car. No, I will get hit by the car. Apparently there's only one car in my neighborhood, and I was going to get hit by it, and I was going to break apart. How the fuck do you break apart? When I was a kid, I thought I was made out of Lego because I was going to break apart one day.
Every kid in that you think Dennis doesn't identify as horny? Of course, he's 14. His pronouns are he, him, horny. They're so involved with their feelings. That's where we f***ed up. Because here's what you got to understand, Ella. Nobody ever cared about our feelings when we were growing up. Mike, remember when you were... The only time somebody would ask how you were feeling is if you were sick. Hey, Mike, I heard you were sick. How you feeling? Oh, I feel better, thank you. Oh, that's great. Nobody randomly came up to you. Hey, Billy, how you feeling? Huh? What do you mean? Like are you feeling good? You feel happy? What? What's wrong with you? That's what we would do. What do you mean, do I feel happy? Are you high right now? What the is wrong with you? Well, how do you feel? I feel like this. That's what I feel. I'm more of a cupper, you know. Feelings. Your feelings. I don't know, I just feel like how was the show? I don't know, I felt cringe at times. Like, there were times where I felt like cringe, like, oh my God, and they're so old, and they were like talking about things I didn't know about. Like, they're so old and stupid, and and they don't know how I feel because they don't understand feelings. Because I feel feelings and I felt them because I felt feelings. And feel and real rhyme together, which means they have to be a real thing. So feel and real are real. You got to understand something about feelings, young people. Your feelings are temporary. Those are just feelings. Feelings are all momentary. They're all momentarily. You have feelings. You may feel happy. You may feel sad. It won't last forever. You'll just feel like this. What's real is in your DNA. That's the only real part about you. So when you die, your feelings are gone. And then they could dig you up in 150 years. They could dig up anybody, scrape their bones, and be like, male, Caucasian, 6'3", 43 years old, 210 pounds. Oh, wait. Says they felt like a table. That's weird. I didn't know that would be there. It's an odd time, that's all, you know. How do you feel, Ella? Do you feel cringe right now? Oh, thank you. I don't know how you look, but I'm pretty sure you're good. I worry, man. You know what else I worry about for the future? Because when you have kids, you start worrying about the future. You know what I'm talking about, Billy. You're 62. After 50, I mean, Ella, you may not realize this, but the climb to 50 is a really slow climb to get to 50. And once you get to 50, it's like a roller coaster. Just, whew! You understand, me and Billy are closer to dementia than we are to anything else.